Mr. Dangor, how did you feel when you were asked to be a contributor to the book?
Well, I thought it brought back some really, a lot of memories, you know, difficult memories, but good memories as well. And because I know the Nelson Mandela Foundation, I knew they wouldn't manipulate it.
Yes.
And so I was happy to contribute because I thought it would bring together the incisive memories of a lot of people who knew him. And I guess some who even didn't know him but claimed to know him.
And tell us about how you remember Nelson Mandela breaking protocol. Remember when you met people, like when you were in Australia, when you met the pop singer. And I remember there was a time when he met the buckler. I think it was George W. Bush buckler. Can you tell us about that kind of Mandela who used to like break protocols?
I think Nelson Mandela, Madiba as we called him, always felt that he should reach out to poorer people, the workers, because as he said, you know, VIPs can look after themselves. And so, but he always was very concerned about the underprivileged, the poor, the women who worked, the men who worked. And that's why he did those things. And also very appreciative of people who did things for his foundations, like Kylie Minogue in Australia. Did a lot of work in Australia for the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund, because I remember that. And that's how he remembered her. And he was very, very grateful to the people who helped start up things that assists poor people.
Yeah. You say the iconic man didn't look down upon people, so that must have been a lesson for you as well.
Well, you know, in a way, yes, it was a lesson because I would have followed protocol if I was never in government. And but I did work at the UN, and I understood that. But for me, it meant that this was the real Madiba, the real man, the person that he was, you know. He didn't want to become an idol, in fact.
Can you also tell us about what happened in 2004 at the UN8 conference when you had that moment with the former health minister, Manto Shabalala Msimang, when she told you that you were trying to poison Mandela's mind?
Well, you know, in a way, she had a problem of not believing other people. She so firmly believed her views on HIV, you know, that it wasn't a disease, that it could be cured through self-homemade remedies and things like that. I think she was just convinced, but it really took a very good person and transformed her. So when she accused me, it's because she spoke to him, and he said, we weren't there. And he must have told her, look, I don't understand what you're talking about. HIV is a disease that is passed on from one human being to the other, and we have to address this problem, because I think one of his sons may have passed on away from it, you know. But also, Madiba was very active in the HIV and AIDS field. So that's where she came out and thought, well, I'll find a way of blaming someone. So she tried to blame me, you know. But I think Madiba was polite but firm with her. You know, don't put our country to shame. And then she decided she'll just go home.
And lastly, what is your favorite memory of Madiba?
Well, I have so many memories of Madiba, you know, in different parts of the world. And I guess I have quite a few very, very good memories of him. But probably my favorite one is him meeting with, and I will photograph, a young woman who's disabled out here. And her mother comes with her. And the mother, and I don't understand Xhosa, you know. So the mother is speaking to the daughter in Xhosa and telling her something, and the poor child is pulling. And then Madiba tells her, no, she's a human being. Don't treat her like some kind of animal. Okay? Mama, and you know they were speaking like that. So I asked one of the bodyguards who spoke, so what did Madiba say to her? He says, well, He chastised the mother, saying she mustn't treat the child like some kind of sick animal. She's her daughter. She must look after her and treat her like a human being, even though she's got, she's a cripple, but she also had some kind of mental disease that was preventing the growth. And I remember that photograph, and I remember Madiba coming outside smiling, and suddenly the mother is smiling as well, and giving them hope. That, I think, my favorite memory is always, he always gave poor people hope.
Yeah. Thank you very much.